What's up, YouTube? How you doing? Good morning. Good morning. This is a live U.S. session. It is 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. It is June 14th, and it is hot outside. Boy, it just popped up like it was cool, hot. Then all of a sudden, bang! Now, next thing you know, it's the devil's tonsils out here. But it's better to wake up and see it than to not see it. So, thankful to be alive. Thankful to be blessed. We'll talk about some things when we come back. We will come back and talk about how the yen is faring. Looks like the yen is trying to strengthen up a little bit, and so is the euro. We'll talk about it when we come back. All right, welcome back, people. Welcome back. We are here. We're in the building. We got Marvin. We have Raphael. We have BJ. We got a couple people still coming in. The yen. The only thing that the yen isn't kicking is the dollar. The dollar still remains strong. The yen's kind of strengthened up a little bit. The euro definitely strengthened up last night. For those who are holding on some crypto, some of y'all slowly bleeding, and I get it, but y'all supposed to have been out of those cryptos. You got to know what you're doing. You got to study the chart, people. If you trading without looking at a chart, you're tripping. And for all those that randomly just bought a crypto because the fad or NFT, whatever it is, and you just bought it randomly without checking a chart and looking at it, or talking with somebody that knows how to look at a chart. Yeah. Okay, so make sure you look at a chart. Invest in some education. Okay, trading like anything else. Invest in some education. If you're not educated, you're gonna pay by losing it in the market anyway. So you're gonna pay anyway. All right. As you get some education, you might pay less. Okay, so get some education that'll help you save money on the other end. You can go in with a little bit of knowledge instead of gambling. Okay, and some of y'all are hoping that those cryptos turn around right now and save y'all life. Nope. Okay, you got to look at a chart, people. You got to look at a chart. And for those watching and those part of the YouTube family, if you want to look at certain cryptos or want to bring up any cryptos or look at any charts, let me know. We can look at them together. Okay. All right, but back at it. Let's get relative strength popping. You got to study the chart. As the t-shirt says, trade smart, trade the chart. You got to trade the chart. Trade smart, trade the chart. All right, folks. As you can see, the dollar is still strong. We've been looking at the dollar for a while now. Some of us know the dollar is strong. Inflation is through the roof. Okay, all of this stuff is correlated. Okay, so that's why it's always good to get educated, whether it's about your dollar or another country's dollar. It helps with investments when you're educated about some of this stuff. I used to always say some of us are educated about the wrong things. We know stuff that don't pay us. We know stats. We know people on our favorite TV shows. We know where they live. We know what their favorite color is. All this stuff that does not pay you any money. And it's concerning people that are already rich. So I never understood why people were so into people that already had money and you don't have any. The focus should be on yourself. Okay? Know some things about yourself. You should be a star to you. Okay? You should be famous to yourself. All right? I don't want to get too preachy on here, but it's coming. All right. As you can see also, the New Zealand was weak. The pound was weak. The yen is still weak in the back end, but it had strengthened up. Okay, so as you can see right here, the yen last night and the dollar and the CAD still is footloose. Okay, the CAD has not stopped. All right, it had gained a little bit of weakness probably, but it's still fairly strong. All right, let's go look at euro dollar clings to gains near 450. Hit some demand. I think it was a weekly or monthly low. We'll look at it. Still in the downtrend. The euro dollar has been dropping all week. The pound dollar has been dropped. The dollar's just been kicking butt. See, I like to trade when the news, the world, relative strength, everything adds up. Okay, when something doesn't add up, I don't like to trade. When everything adds up, the economy, you know, not only are you reading it, but you're living it. So not only do you see what's going on in the news and in the chart, but you're actually a person living on this earth. So you should know that gas and inflation and things are going up and a recession might hit and the housing. You should know this already. So that should already give you an idea. Okay. And now is when you want to know how to short, because when these stocks start anything. Okay. There's people getting rich right now of shorting cryptos, which means the money that you're losing in your cryptos, somebody's getting it. Okay. Learn how to short, people, not just for crypto. A lot of you have stocks that you're invested in, 401ks and stuff, mutual funds, stop losses. Call your money manager, tell him to reverse your position to a short. See what he tell you. Can't do that, but you can. Okay? So make sure you get educated, folks. Get a little bit of education, at least a little bit. All right, pound dollar slips, gold retreats. Still holding at 18 though. I want to see this go to 16 and 15. Then I believe it. Can this recovery signal lead to a 15% Shiba? I think cryptos are coming into a demand zone though. To tell you the truth, I do have a demand zone in Ripple. Ethereum price predictions. Okay. Coinbase. Some of these stocks are dropping. I have to go in here and read some of this. As of currently right now, this morning, the euro is reigning supreme and the dollar is having a bowel movement. Okay. Was looking at the euro pound last night myself, looking at a bunch of euro pairs. I was talking with a couple of students about these actual longs last night, euro New Zealand and euro Aussie and euro pound. We saw the euro CAD too, but the CAD is so much stronger. And because the trend, I'll actually show it to y'all. Euro CAD. Where is it? It was this zone right here, but when we looked at it, price was like right here. And because of the trend, I wasn't going long against this. But this was the zone. And it hadn't broke this. This is the party if y'all watch my past videos, I talk about the party that happens once a year. That Caribbean party that you can't get any parking, and when you wake up, it's trash all over the street, everywhere, in every neighborhood. Okay, music till 5, 6 in the morning, soca dances and all of that. Some of y'all know about that. Some of y'all don't. This is the festival that happens, or carnival that happens. Okay, and every year you miss it. And then that one year, might have been this year, I'm going, and you get on the plane this year. There you go. Okay. I just saw better opportunities in euro pairs last night. Euro Swiss came and touched an entry. This wasn't bad. And then came down. This was a better entry, but it wasn't here yet. Now it's here. But when I was looking at it, it was right here. Just came and touched the same line right there. See, this is more my cup of tea. So basically on the Euro Swiss last night at the open, this wick over wick last night. I didn't take the trade because I like the Euro Aussie and Euro New Zealand a little bit more. But last night that was a little, maybe 30 pips. Let's see how much that was. 40. Not bad. These are nice little snacks I like at nighttime, and then you know you can take your eye off it at 1-4 even and go to sleep. Euro, where's the Euro? Euro Aussie. This is what I was trying to wait up for all night, and I could have swore, people. My alert is still sitting here. Previous day's candle, I just went too low into it myself. I was definitely going to lot up on this trade. Oh. We was talking about this last night. I definitely was going to go long here. Like definitely. Marvin, what's up, sir? How you feeling?
Good, thank you.
Nice of you to step in the room. You been on vacation too?
Yes.
Everybody's been on vacation. Raphael just came back from DR. Y'all must be getting some pips or something. Y'all must be some Pip Getterz. Like, what are they doing? Hanging out every night? Good to hear from you, sir.
Thank you.
All right. Did you take anything recently? I was sure sitting on this Euro Aussie and the Euro New Zealand. That was my focus. The Euro pound actually hit, and I was trying to hit. I didn't put no alert. I think I did put an alert on this. But I was so focused on this Euro New Zealand. Or the Euro Aussie or Euro New Zealand. That was just what I was focused on, and I totally missed the Euro pound. And it actually hit. This wick over wick right here, 85.5. Quarters theory, if you don't know, get to know. There's a kind of zone in between. If you look, search for it, 50 minute, 45. Forgot what time frame I found this in. Drop base rally, kind of big candle, 40 minute, 35. There we go. Drop base rally in a 35 minute with no wick at the back at 500. Beautiful. Ah! I should have just sat and looked at this. BJ, it's like every trade I said on the Euro that was going to do this did it. I definitely wasn't going to take this Euro CAD though, because this just looked nasty. I was like, I'm not getting it. But it ended up working. So Marvin, did you trade anything?
Not recently.
Not recently? Okay. Swiss yen the other night was a good trade. All the yen shorts from the other night, as you can see, price headed up, and then we had a turn. We had a little curvature, and we had a big red candle that broke the previous low, and we had 136.5 and 136.750 crush, and we had some previous parties over here. Let's see if we can find somewhere else that it fell from. It fell from here any other time. Because that I did not check. We're at all-time highs, so yeah. Nice short a couple days ago. These are the trades I'm talking about. You don't have to take 800 trades a week. Level on level. It's level on level. 2 hour. 3 hour drop, base drop, broke the low. We got two lower lows, 1, 2 high time frame, 2 lower lows. Bang, bang. And then gold rush. A beat. That's all, folks. So all the yen pairs drop US 30's been tanking. Same thing. I couldn't catch it. I wish I could have though. That thing gapped down. Should have been this like 2 days ago. I can't. It's just too many charts to look at. I wish I'd have seen this right here at the open the other night. Right here in Asia. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna drink like a 6-pack of Red Bulls. Bitcoin is still tanking. I got demand zones in crypto though. See, folks, when you look at a chart and you buy crypto and you see this, you get out. You don't hold this. But see, people don't know how to read charts. So, you know, and this is a good demand zone, right? I kind of like this in Bitcoin for those that want to buy Bitcoin or worried about Bitcoin that you have. Bitcoin's been dropping. This short right here, I think this was a previous something. It was the top of the quad of this 4-hour candle. Just missed it though. Nope, this was the short. Sorry. It came back up, but this was the short. Not bad either, right? Pretty fat. You got to study structure, people, in the market. You got to study that structure. Up. Anybody has any questions, let me know. Let me check on the YouTube. Is my bad. Good morning, y'all. YouTube family. What's happening? Gold. Gold is, I don't like the way that looks. Ripple. I got a demand zone in Ripple too as well. Somewhere down in this little euphoric place. Do. Somewhere right in here. I think I looked at this in a 6-month chart. Yeah, this I didn't just walk here, people. This takes work. Yeah, 6-month charts. You look at stuff like that. 4-month charts. It's a 4-month chart. Rally base rally right here in a 4-month chart in Ripple at 30 cents. Some of y'all been going through this. Some of y'all bought Ripple up here. I know some people bought Ripple up here and been. I'm sorry for crypto holders. I don't mean to laugh, but you better start looking at charts. Yeah, I got a nice little Ripple demand right here. And I wouldn't buy it. Like, I'm going to actually day trade this. I'm not going to buy it and hold it for like 10 years. No, I'm going to buy it probably, maybe hold it for a good month, hopefully. It's a drop base rally in a weekly. It already hit 30 cents, actually. I'm aiming actually for the 25. I don't know what it's going to do, though. Might just wait for it to turn and then get in it. But anyway, let's back to Forex. Forex. And I'm sure some cryptos do have demand zones coming. I just like Ripple. I've been trading it for a while. Stellar Lumens. Previous day's candle on the Aussie. So let's go look at some relative strength. Where did it go? My relative strength? Oh, here you go. Aussie was weak. Okay, and if you look at the chart, it's going down. All right, so last night I was telling who I was talking to. I was like, this zone looks good, but I think it's gonna come up here to the wick up here. And do you know it that it did? See, a small time frame will get you. You remember I said that last night? I don't know who was at the office last night. And I was like, it's going to come past this, right to this wick over wick. And it did. Aussie Swiss. All Aussie pairs are dropping. This was a long I had the other night. I think this was the open. This was, let me see. This is the open. on Sunday. Basically this low. Snatch and grab on Sunday night. Not bad either. It was 50 pips. I was looking at them euros and these yen pairs. See, the thing is when you see this on all these pairs, it's like hard to determine sometimes. You just got to stay focused. We drew this zone and then drew that zone. We drew both. This actually hit. We definitely looked at this last night too as well. This little area. I just thought it might touch 94. Beautiful trades. The night before as well. The CAD too. Aussie tanking still. Didn't even look at this. It's just so much dropping. I was just, again, yen pairs, Asia session. Caught a nice short on the CAD yen. BJ did too. CAD yen short. 4-hour drop, base drop, trend had changed. You could still be in this. This is one trade this week, and you can still be in the Asia session and still be in it now. Not 8,000 trades a day. Now, there are people that do scout, okay? That's your business, all right? I'm just letting people know that have never traded, that don't know if they would like scalp, okay? For people that think that's the only thing that people do, that can't be further from the truth, all right? Previous day, I talked about this last week. Once I see that first candle of conviction, I'm not going short until I see that first candle. First candle, we talked about this several times. First candle, then I'm thinking about it. So first candle, then after that, once you see second candle, second candle and turn around and a nice quarter. Can't beat it. It's like sunflower seeds in the summertime. What beverage would I? We gotta go old school with the beverage. Gotta go old school. Can't be a new drink. You gotta go before Mystic, Nantucket. You gotta go before that. Like who could? What type of drink? Maybe a good Arizona. You gotta get the can though, not the bottle. Not the bottle. You gotta get the can. Drop base drop 4-hour. When the market opened, we were right here. 4-hour candle straight to the left. Broke and then friends structure to the left. Okay. They don't like you here anyway. Dang. CAD Swiss, nothing. Wasn't in love with that. Swiss yen short. Just the day before, yen pairs really. And that's why I want to start just doing live 2 days a week. I know some people like, well, why don't you do them every day? Well, if we can just do them 2-3 days a week, we can take trades that you're in for 2 or 3 days. That's the whole point. You know, if I'm not going to trade like that, it doesn't make sense for me to, be here, because I'm not going to be in here trading every 10 minutes. So I'm not going to be on YouTube on here trading every 10 minutes. So, finding good trades and being in them for at least a whole day or 2 days. At least. Like this Euro Aussie. Gosh dang it. I was talking to somebody about, I think we were in the office. We were talking about how we were just going to take bigger zones, smaller position size, just take the whole area. Because the reward is still 3 and 4 and 5 to 1. Because you can't miss trades like this. It's not a big deal. Well, for me it isn't, because I find them, every week. But for people that, are just into it or taking trades while they have a job or they don't have much time to trade and they just want to take a trade a week, you can't miss these. Or if you want to pay your car note or your mortgage in one trade, I paid my mortgage in 1 day. So when you see people online talking about they paid their mortgage in 1 day and paid their car, that is true, but you got to know what you're doing. Okay? and you sit and wait on this trade like I was doing. You draw it out. You don't go to sleep. Basically, you don't get comfortable like whatever, I'll do it tomorrow. Okay? You sit there and you take this trade and you monitor it. Okay? You set your stop and you wake up. I used to always say if your main job or your main source of income wasn't enough money to pay all your bills and you were going to get a second job, okay, you'd lose sleep. You wouldn't sleep as much because you'd have 2 jobs. So this is like the same thing. If you came home from work and you got off 4 o'clock, got home 5, whatever, and you saw this trade around 9 o'clock, you looked on the computer around 7, it got home 8, whatever, around 8 o'clock, 7:30, you in front of the computer. And you see this. Okay, you might have drew this out on the weekend. Okay, you was looking at charts this weekend instead of hanging out at brunches and, whatever the heck it is people do to waste money and spend it instead of making some. Last week, okay, you saw this candle this Saturday, Sunday. You came in here and said, this looks rather tasty. And you looked at this hammer right here because you've been studying and you know what this is. This is a trend reversal. Only a bank could take a candle and do that to it, back that way. This is like the red candle I need to see one of, and then this way, this is the candle you need, one of the trend reversal candles itself, just like this is. This is also a trend reversal candle, okay? Now, you might have waited to see this, and then the market opens, okay? Now, what if you didn't take this trade on Sunday because you still were iffy about it? Once it did this, Sunday, yesterday, oh, let's go. You might have an alert on it for when it passes this. When it breaks it, okay, you broke it. You broke this moving average. All right. So last night, being that you know all of this now because you did your research, you do this, you slowly beginning to think about telling your boss to go find somebody else. Okay? But this is like having a night job. Okay? This is like you coming home from your day job and having to go at nighttime and work. Just work. Turn my rings. Only on one phone. 2 phones. Sorry. All right. So you got to put the effort in. And if you can come home and go to another job, and say, I have to get 2 jobs. Imagine if the other job was you at home. Okay? This is just a job you need training for. That's all. It's a job where, okay, to get this job, you might have to have a certain certificate or have a certain level of knowledge to get this job. All right? And that knowledge would be the knowledge of the chart. And because of your knowledge of the chart, you make a certain amount of money at your night job. It's a night job that could potentially pay you more than your day job, basically. I'm just mad at that. And this. Somebody made 10 grand the day off of it. It wasn't me, but somebody made 10. Somebody made more than this. This was easy breezy right here. Saw this on Sunday. It was very hard not to see this. Okay, I'm into weekly momentum now because now I want weekly candle. I want the whole week on you now. I don't even want a 5 minute. I don't want a day trial. I don't want nothing. I want to go be at the pool while you do this. That's what I want. I want to be on a plane, actually, with the headphones on, with a movie playing that I'm not watching. I'm knocked out. But when I land and get my Wi-Fi back, this is what my trade look like. Time to check into the hotel or Airbnb, whatever it is you do. Okay, beautiful trade. I missed it. And like I said, no big deal. This happens every day. And that's another thing. The rush, when people, rushing into making money and being greedy and stuff like that. This happens every day. And trading is something I have to remind people. This is something that you're not going to get fired from or quit. As long as you can move your hand and move a mouse, you're going to be doing this. Okay, so if you're 65, 70 years old, 85 years old, and you can still work a mouse and a computer and look at a chart, you'll be able to do this. So you don't have to rush today to get $1 million. Like, that's people's thing. It's like this is not going to run out. Okay, it's not like they're going to run out of charts. They actually put more charts. The more another stock comes out, another company gets made, is another stock. Once this new company goes public, it's now another stock. Okay? More currencies have been invented. Crypto wasn't here 15 years ago. Crypto wasn't here. Not that I've tied to my knowledge. At least I didn't know about it. That's a whole nother realm. So who knows? In 10, 15 years, it'd be something else we'd be trading. They got the futures market. So it's plenty of stuff to trade. All right? It's not like it's not a race. Okay? Take your time. This happens every single day, every week. Okay? Every week on a weekend. That's my process anyway. I find out what's happening. Is you going this way, and then I figure out how we going to talk, how we going to get this together. I'm looking at this. I'm seeing this is not holding. I'm seeing sellers push, but buyers is like, bump that. We going this way. Okay, just look at the chart. If the chart's not telling you a story, don't listen. Don't fall for it. Okay, it's got to be telling you something. And this one too, they all really just look the same to me. I don't even know why I went this low though. I should have at least came here. But nonetheless, y'all got any questions in here? Hold on. Where's the chat at? All right, got it. All right. Euro yen, weekly demand. Previous week, a lot of the yen pairs hit weekly demand. If you look at the yen, it's still weak down here. Okay. So the yen got strong and fell and then hit some demand. All right. So most of the yen pairs, especially the euro, because it got strong. Last night, again, not really what I was more this cup of tea right here. Actually, the yens actually gave some pips last night. I actually was looking at the Aussie yen and the New Zealand yen, I think. If I'm not mistaken, it was the Aussie yen. Yeah. Aussie yen, but the New Zealand yen actually hit. Where was I at just now? Yeah, the euro yen last night just really drew the previous 4-hour candle 750. Not here, but I mean, these simple trades, not too tough. You see the yen strong on the small time frame and weak on the high time frame. So off the high time frame, it's going to do what it's doing, but on the small time frame, you can snatch that out of it. Okay, 750 broke. Demand, go find the demand zone that it broke through. Once you can do that, you can see this rally-based rally right here? It came right to it and said, bruh, stop. And then broke the low on it. So what you gonna do? What you think it's gonna do when it gets here? With a strong yen. Excuse me, folks. Euro dollar's been tanking all week. Wasn't even thinking about buying that. Just drop. No wick at the back. Once you saw this, it was over anyway. So just kind of got to rock with that one. I was looking at this the other day. Oh, was it? No, it was here. Yeah, this candle. I think this was last week, actually. Yeah, suppose this, and this is what I'm saying, folks. This is 2 weeks being in this trade. If you took it all the way down to 1.4 even, you could have just put your target right at 1.4. Biggie. That's how you golf and hit that thing. And that thing just hit the green. So you trade like that, that's like knowing you see a golfer look at the ground, you're looking at the surveying the area to see how that ball gonna move, because the ground ain't flat. You think it look like it on TV, but that ground got little gorges and stuff in it. Right into the hole, and that whole crowd goes, yeah. Yeah, that's like golf right there. Right to the floor. You hold your hand up, your caddy comes and gets your club from you. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful trade. If you went up here into this drop, base drop, you missed it. But if you kind of quadded this candle and just or like I've been saying in the last couple days, you know, really, for those, y'all can shrink your lot size and just take bigger zones. And depending on what broker you use, you can do like I do and just add to it once it turns. You can add to your position later. Or once it cracks another, do a sell stop. Okay? Different ways to get into trade, folks. Look at that. Beautiful. Not bad little scoop. But after these trades, you probably sleeping right now. This is breakfast in bed right now. You off the last day and a half, unless you greedy. I personally, if my trades work, I wouldn't even be looking at the charts right now. I'm on YouTube, but in my personal life, after I caught these euros, what? I'm putting on my best cologne right now. About to get feet did everything. Going to the mall, Nordstrom's. That was kind of choppy. I didn't like that euro dollar, but the pound was weak too as well. Forgot to mention that. Dang it, the pound was disgustingly weak. Previous day's candle, if you look at it, you see what was going on here. You see what was going on here. Now this looks real choppy. So what do I do? So what you do, again, and this is just a reminder to some of my students too, because some people are programmed because you got a mouse in one hand, they don't like to move this other hand. It just sits like it's dead. And I just be sitting there looking at them. Like, you're not going to use your other hand? Like, I know this is a second job, but you got to do something. So use, okay? Use your hand and look at other time frames. 20 hour. I've been doing this forever. Like, if you just move this hand and press different time frames, you'll find it. But people sit here and just use the time frames they give you. Okay? That's like taking something somebody give you instead of wanting more. And in my world, that don't exist. Like, I'm going to just take what somebody give me. No, I want, what else you got? I want to see. Well, no, I want to see. Don't just take what you give me. No. You know, again, I tell you all the time, you know, take the trade in the time frame that the chart looks good to you. Okay? I think gotta be the birth of a baby. It gotta be the most beautiful thing when you see it. This to work, but everybody wants $1,000 a day. Everybody wants $2,000. Hey, how I do that? And I remind people all the time, so you want to make just as much as the lead attorney or the head doctor at some trauma hospital. Surgeon, you want to make as much as him, but you want to do it in 2 weeks. Do that even sound right? You ain't passed no bar exam, no MCAT, no specialized knowledge, or nothing. Now, I don't, even they got teachers, you know, to become the doctor or lawyer, somebody had to teach you. Law, you had to do a lot of reading and study, especially law. And I love being a lawyer. I would love to haggle with another lawyer all day long and just Wordsworth them to death. Because to me, it's common sense. Like, once you get enough evidence, it's common sense. And once I can get the jury to be common sense, like, are you serious? It's over. But I can't read 1 million books. I just know that about myself. I'm not going to be reading books this big. Oh, no. I'm too fidgety for that. And there's no creativity in it. You know, I need to do stuff that tingles the mind, like, you know. It's just way too boring. The fun part is in the courtroom going back and forth. But other than that, the papers and all, I'm good on that. The Lincoln Lawyer. That's a good show, actually, for those. The Lincoln Lawyer. Pretty good. 500. Stairway to Heaven. That does not look like a buy, does it? No. All right. It's just searching for it. Find it, find it, find it. It's a map. Where's Waldo? This would be a 9-hour drop-based drop that broke this heavy structure here. Okay, structure. Look across right here. Just draw the line. Let's draw a line right here. Boop. And just look right there. And you see where they go long here and where they go short right here. In this area. And we broke that. It's telling you a story. I'm just reading it to you. I'm translating it. Look at 8 hour. If I wasn't so lazy. If you wasn't so lazy. Move that dead hand. When you on a computer looking at charts, this other hand that just sit here, pick it up. It can make you some money. Okay? It can make you some money. That dead hand. I call it the dead hand. People just be on the computer sitting back like this. But if you're playing video games, you use two hands. Oh. Now, unless you're on YouTube, on Twitch with video games, you're just not paying you. But some of these people on YouTube making a lot of money on Twitch. Shout out to all the YouTubers. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that like button right now, immediately. So it's just coming in here and looking both ways, just checking. It's like doing surgery, like looking at x-rays. Duh. Oh, well, look at that. Will you look at that? Will you look at that? So at this point, if, you know, try and get to that point of set and forget, where psychologically my lot size and zone sizes, I don't care. It's the outcome. And if I stay up, I know I can manipulate this. Once this turns and starts to like heave, like once this does this and breaks this candle right here and starts to do this, I'm dumping on it. You just got to stay up. But this is when I'm sleep. I'm a vampire. So right now I'm loathing and sleeping right now. Coffee, flip-flop shorts, beach lifestyle, basically. Maybe getting on a plane for suitcase. I'm just a person at nighttime. I got my own. It's like the world is quiet and I can just, for some reason, I guess it's because my whole life being in the streets and in studios, and you just get used to it. So when I found out you can trade at night too, I was like, dang. It's like you hustled at night. So you like, oh, I can hustle at night? Oh, this is great. You know? So this is kind of the same thing. Folks, you have any questions, let us know. Pound Aussie was a beautiful trade. This I did set an alert on, just in case y'all don't know. My alerts be going off. See, this is the pound New Zealand, pound Aussies. In case y'all, you know. Beautiful trade. Again, look at that. Okay? I didn't think it was gonna go that high though. Beautiful trade, actually. Previous week, but I saw this in a day. Just off of this move, kind of. Actually, let's go to a 3-day chart. So you got to pick up the dead hand. The dead hand that don't want to move. 3-day chart. Break it down. 2-day chart. Like breaking an engine down if you do cars. So off of this wick over wick move, price hit here, which would price pop up. Now it probably will come back down off this candle, but a quick little, again, sometimes this is more of my move. Like if I want to just take a quick shot at something, because I'm not going to stay up and mess with it, I'll take, you know, and 80 pips, I'm not going to say that that's a little bit. That's a lot of pips. Okay? So it's just in certain pairs that quick shot is 100 pips. Like the pound, Aussie, pound, New Zealand, those certain pairs, the Euro, Aussie, Euro, New Zealand, them quick shots be 100 pips. That's where's the, yeah, see, these be 100 pip shots. But anyway, let me not get distracted. Pound dollar, we'll talk about that. Pound New Zealand, that's where we were. Was it? Pound New Zealand? No, pound Aussie. I just like this candle. It broke the high. So it was drawn before trend line break. Some of y'all know I love that. Down, 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 and down, and then trend line break. Down, down, trend line break. Some of y'all can see that in the chart. So if you draw this, I like to trade trend line breaks. So price, once it pops, breaks the trend line. It's the same thing that way too. So once it breaks the trend line, I like looking at trend line breaks. So I look for the candle that comes out and breaks the trend line. And then go long. Trend line breaks. Once you break the trend line, it depends on the time frame too, okay? Because trend lines in different time frames. I like trend line breaks in a small time frame. So trend line break. So price was down, down. We broke a low, down. So this is lower lows and lower highs. And then we held the low and broke the highs. So that means we broke the trend line in here somewhere, which should be this drop base rally. Lower, 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 higher, break the high, which means this 500, nope, is it 750 is important to me. So that move here says 750, I kind of mess with. This was the fight over 750. This was the base action. We going lower, 750, we going down to, no, we not. So basically they were holding this 500. Okay, so 500 off of this rally base rally here. So we're holding 5, holding. All right, since we're gonna hold 5, let's see what 750. Let's see if 750 will hold. All right, bet 750. Quarters theory again. Okay, if y'all want to get into it, hit that like button, folks. I know y'all learning something. Josh, what's up? Hit that like button, Josh. What you mean, yo? Appreciate the text last night. How's the little girl doing? I was sitting here chilling, getting all this good knowledge. I ain't even asking you for a dime. You just hit the like. That's free. The like button. You know you're learning something. I'm not trying to be I'm actually teaching here. I'm not no guru. I'm not just riding around in Ferraris and taking trips. I did that 2 years ago. Some of y'all know me. I went and I bust my head open. Wilding out. I'm sitting still right now. Not trying to be no guru. I can make you rich. You just follow my... No, I'm not here to do that. I'm just here to tell you how to read a chart like you got some sense. Okay? That's all. Just hit the like button. She's awesome. Good, man. Good. I'll see you in a minute. I had to rearrange Pip Getterz. I had an accident, broke my back in 2 places. Somebody hit my bins. Terrible. Then I moved, got a new condo, so I'll be back outside in a minute. But studying and working on the Pip Getterz. I want to design some new fly t-shirts and hoodies too, but in due time. All right, drop base rally broke the high 750. Just snatch that. You can actually set and forget that. I'm getting out at 500. Don't be greedy. Been eating long enough now. Stop being greedy. You said that and go to sleep, kinda. You know me, I like to kinda stay up when it hit. I like to then roll. I like to let it hit and watch it and then roll over. That's me. So sometimes I'll get out of it just so I won't have to deal with it, or I'll just leave it. But when you got trades like that, Euro, Aussie, Euro, New Zealand, you stay up for that. What are the settings on the moving averages? Come on, cuz. You know, I can't even do that live. Some stuff y'all gonna have to, come on now. I can't give everything in the world away for free, man. Come on, cuz. I'm out here giving relative strength everything. This is work right here. Y'all know how hard I work to do this? This is work. This is when y'all sleep, I'm doing this. When y'all sleep, I'm doing this. Pound Swiss, goofy Google trade. What the beautiful previous day's candle. Gargantuan. Again, just got to set it up. Pound Aussie long. Little snatch. Nothing wrong with that. Pound yen. This is the actual short. I know the Euro yen looked good, but the pound yen and New Zealand yen were really my favorites. I think the New Zealand yen was the one I was rocking with. Yes, New Zealand yen. Rock, pow. This is the one from last night, B Jizzle. I think it was this one or the pound yen. One of them. Which one was we messing with? I think it was the pound yen. I erased it, I think, this morning. Yeah, it was the easiest one. What's it, the CAD? I know one of these yen pairs we was rocking out on because they all kind of looked. It's just which one looked better. And I think the pound yen had the best. The pound yen and the New Zealand yen had the best previous 4-hour wick. Louis, what's good? Yeah, Louis over there. Yeah, Louis, I know you get it. Y'all out here tripping. I can't even get a like. Y'all trying to ask me for the whole Kung Fu style on the world. When I get 1 million subscribers and 20 million views, I might do it then. I might do it then. All right, I might do it then. Matter of fact, I'm going to show y'all when I'm going to do it right now. I'm going to show y'all when I'm going to do it. That's when I'm going to give it away for free. When I'm back there. And that video is coming soon. I'm going to do some Pip Trip videos. I'm not just going to do live. See, I need time away from lives to do other type of videos, like videos where I take trades and how and where I got out, the targets and stuff. I want to do like the 120 pip, the Euro, the breakdown, the Euro breakdown, Euro Aussie, Euro New Zealand breakdown, the 5-minute clips. I want to do those. I want to do travel videos too. So if you're doing lives every day, you can't do I want to put my suits on and do the educational, motivational videos. So I have to do lives 2 or 3 days a week to make time for the other videos. And then they have to be edited. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get it? But soon. Soon. When I'm back there, that's when I'll that's when I'll beautiful short. Folks, don't be lazy. The yen was strong. Previous days, candle, we broke this doji. And look at the friends. This was A cakewalk. Not really a cakewalk, but okay. Broke here. Doom, 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 doom. Broke the low. 2 lower lows. 1, a 2. And we hit the touch. Actually, should have been in this from here the other night. This was one of the easiest trades known to mankind. From here, let's say 166 to 163. You already up 300 pips this week. Already. And it's not even... I'm in the pound yen and said, oh, I wonder how you learn how to do that, Louis. I wonder who taught you how to get in the pound yen short in these last few videos. How many videos on YouTube you watch? You already getting good, huh? Mm-hmm. You're welcome, Louis. I wonder who taught you how to do that. And again, thanks for the support, folks. You trying to hold it? Okay, good. Yeah, it doesn't make sense to be trading in 5 minutes. And I understand people like in the season, US 30s and all that, but to me, that shit's just too stressful. It don't make sense, but it moves more pips. Who cares how many pips it move? Just add lot size to it. If a certain dollar is what you after, add lot size. If you add enough lot size, something can move 1,000 pips and some can move 100 pips, and you make more money out the 100 pip trade than the 1,000 pip trade. Because the 100 pip trade had 10, 20 standard lots on it. I don't get it. But whatever. I don't know anything. And again, I'm not bashing anything. It's just, to me, when you can manipulate something, it's just an advantage. You know what I'm saying? What this was. Oh, I think this was the long right here. It might have stopped me out. Yeah, this was a long right. I remember this. I was up late. This right here. I should have came below the low. It was holding right here. It was holding. This drop base rally, I probably should have came below the low. It was a nice little long though. This doji is what I was aiming for. And I was thinking too, and when you think, that means yes, you should. And I was like, yeah, so should I do this? The whole zone. See, I know people don't want to take zones this big, but what I started doing was the math on the return. Like, wait a minute. And something's always better than nothing, you know? Zone was fire from last night. Oh, you like that zone from last night, BJ? I appreciate it, brother. Which one? I forgot which zone. That's my problem. I'm looking at too many charts, man, sometimes. Pound previous day's candle. I didn't look at this though last night, but it was. See, I don't like it when it's choppy. I like it when it's a clean, like that. I like it clean, just like that. I don't like my previous 4 hours choppy. I'm learning that. I like it clean. Like this, New Zealand yen last night was clean. I don't know if this is the one you was talking about last night, or the Aussie yen. The Aussie yen was clean too. Yeah, pretty clean. I just thought it might have went up in here. This was another zone. Yeah, it was up in here. I was trying to, son of a gun. Too tight. Trying to get to that 94 right there. Too hot, baby. It might even come back in and fall again. We drew that short. I know we did, BJ. I just moved my lines in the middle of the night before I went to sleep. And focusing on the wrong trades again. When I should have made stacks off of you see how this fell and come back and fall? That's what I mean. Pound yen. Yeah, Louis, keep doing what you're doing, man. I'm just trying to help the world. Trying to hold that zone was from last night. Pound yen. Yeah, pound yen zone was crazy. That's why I was on you last night, BJ, because I really want you to see. I know what you be seeing, But I'm trying to get you in here. I'm trying to get you in that 4 hour, bro. But you know, I'm gonna be hard on you. Be hard on all you. Raphael, you still there? You good?
Yes, sir. I'm here, bro.
All right. I know you just got off vacation. I know you still got flip flops on. That's all good. Bye, Lamos.
Man, that wish.
You good, you good, you good. New Zealand CAD wasn't bad either. Previous day's candle, as you can see, this is dropping. And it was this candle. Actually, you could have took that this morning. Another clean previous 4 hour. 81 even. 81 even down to almost 50 piece. It might even keep dropping, but a definite 25. Thank you, Jonathan. I've been practicing, Jonathan. I've been practicing, cuz. I even want you to learn. I know you want to do your thing, but you my brother, cuz. So no matter what, I came to YouTube to see. I see that, BJ. Appreciate it. Hit the like button. I feel like a YouTuber. Hit the like button. Practice makes perfect, Jonathan. Like I always told you, you can't, and no quitting, bro. Don't let the ref count to 10. I don't care how hard life punches you, cuz. You do not let the ref count to 10. Do not. I don't care how hard life hits you. I tell my kids that. You better get up. Get hit with that baseball a few times, a couple tackles when you ain't looking. Get your lights rung. Yeah. Get up. Walk it off. You'll be all right. You better not, what? You better not, you get up. That's my kids. They tell you I don't play none of that. I'm not coming to rub nothing. Life gonna hit you harder than that, player. They get it now. They're like, yo, Pops. You was like, yeah, I'm just preparing you for life, son. Get up. I fell off of a doom buggy in a crevice and broke my back in 2 places and a concussion. Couldn't eat nothing. Get up. Oh, man. Life. But you got to be thankful, you know. Look at every experience as a learning lesson. And a way to make you stronger. You just need callous sometimes. Callous. And sometimes you need to be humble, you know. Look in the mirror. I was telling somebody yesterday, the mirror could be one of the most beautiful things. One of the best medicines you can take in the medicine cabinet is the mirror before you open it. Look in the mirror. It's a beautiful thing. Once you're comfortable with change and looking at yourself and self-analyzing yourself and self-scrutinizing yourself and self-chastising yourself, you got to be able to look at yourself and say, I suck. You can't just be like, no. You got to know when you're wrong. You got to know when you messed up. Rip the Band-Aid off, as my mentor would say. Man up. My dad always told me that the hardest thing to do is to say sorry and man up and apologize. And I had to learn to be wrong. Sometimes the hardest thing to do, or sometimes even when you're not wrong, you just gotta, it's a hard, but that's what men do. Nobody, who said it was fair? Fair? What? This is sometimes, again, when I don't do lives, I might oversleep and wake up. And I was telling y'all before, I do like that 1 o'clock candle sometimes. Like, let's say I get up like right now, 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock, or I get up at 7 or 8, and I don't feel like getting right up out of bed. Okay, or I want to eat first, and my mom calls me, or I'm on the phone with my son. So I'm not even at my wits until 10, 11 in the morning, and I might look at the chart. And if I see it like this, and I see a good 9 o'clock candle, I'll take. Some of the best trades happen at 1 o'clock. I like trading 4 o'clock. 4-hour candles, by the way. Okay? Or looking for 4-hour entries. These 4-hour candles are really 4-hour entries in weekly income. Okay? And that's what I'm really trying to show people. These previous 4-hour candles are really entries weekly, daily, 4 hour, 60 slash, and some of y'all know what I'm talking about. Okay. In these previous 4 hour candles is the 60-minute zone, or you're taking the candle that represents a whole 4 hour zone itself. Hopefully that makes sense. Or if you see this candle, you're in this candle looking for the 60-minute zone, wick over wick, blah, 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 whatever. Got it? Hit the like button. Tell a friend. Sharing is caring. All right. I do like the 1 o'clock candle sometimes. Just to let y'all know, too, for people that might go to lunch or they might have a free moment at 1 o'clock. Sometimes I like trading a 1 o'clock candle. See this right here? This is 9 o'clock. See, at 1 o'clock, I might see this. Depending on what, the market's doing, you catch you a good 1 o'clock candle every now and then. Some last little scribblets. Actually, it has to be a certain pair. It can't just be the U.S. Swiss. The U.S. Swiss don't move. Let's see. I call it the 13 o'clock candle. I don't look for much, and it's good when the trend is just so bad. It's got to be really trending up or down, and you just catch one of these. See this right here? Something's really trending down, 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 or up, up strong. I'll trade a 1 o'clock candle. I'll see this, and then I'll be in here 12 noon. Usually it's quiet, people at work. Only the male ladies out. The male person, people delivering the mail. So those 1 o'clock candles can be interesting sometimes. What I mean 1 o'clock, 13 o'clock. Depending. Okay? Or if you're trading the Asia session, the 1 o'clock candle is a good candle to base your. I kind of like this right here. What's going on over here? What's that doing? I have to keep an eye on that jewel. Is this going to break the 5 or drop at the 5? A little low action? What's going on here, buddy? Hey. It's in an uptrend. That's the only thing. I don't want to break any rules. Trying to be strong on my rules right now. Too much up push. Still a good previous day's candle long though. I don't want to go against the trend at all. Good trade. I was looking at this a couple weeks ago. The nudge right here. And then previous candle, that 1 day bullish. Just been rocking since. See. You got any questions, let me know. Because it is over here. I wouldn't short that though. It's just the US dollar is too strong. They right next to each other. Nope. Need something that's doing this. Let's look at that. Let's see what the pound dollars do. I think it's still drizopping. That was a good trade this morning, actually. 5 o'clock this morning. Hit the like button, people. broke this right. Sorry for the silence, people, but when I look at charts, that's why I be in my own little world when I be looking at charts. It'd be quiet, or I might have my music playing, but I be in a zone. I'll be in another world. I'm focused, man. This thing might not even come back here. 21 even. 50% line wick over wick. Ooh, doo doo, doo doo. You look at this in a 10 minute. It's at 250. Kind of broke right here. What's going on? Got some friends over here, buddy? It's in the supply zone. Yeah, it is, but you know, we need quality supply zone. Well, I don't know what you're talking about, for what Louis, which pair are you talking about? All right, so did we break this low? Because if we broke this low, that means the demand. So I want to short the supply that broke through this demand. Anybody understands that? See how we broke through that? So I want to short that. So whatever blew through this, okay? So they blew through this demand zone, and the leftover sell orders that blew through that, being that it came and then come back up, I want to sell somewhere in here. Euro yen. Yeah. I don't know if I would retake it though. Like instead of taking those big trades, you can see this, you can short this at night and then go long here in the morning and your day is over. Like some nights when I can't sleep, like when I'm really in the zone, like 2-3 days straight without doing no classes, no lives, it's just me, I'm focused on me, no answering no phone. Draw that out, you can just pop. Because it's really a day's worth of work. And I'm one of the people that can stay up 24 hours. After that's over, I'm asleep, don't bother me. But, you know, instead of taking these big, long trades sometime I'll take one of these. Or take this, and then when you wake up, it's like right here at 6 o'clock. You just take it, and it's at 140. One of the morning trades, like when you get up and use the bathroom and all that. Because sometimes I don't sleep in. Sometimes I'm up at 5:36. It just depends. Fritz! Yo, I was just thinking about you last week, fam. I was like, I gotta call my man. I gotta get some barbecue popping. What's good, Fritz? You didn't see the buy on it? Well, I know, and don't break the rules and buy on it if you don't see it. But because the trend is up, okay, in previous week's candle, just looking at this right here. Actually, let's go from the weekly to the 3 days so I can kind of break it down. Now you got this candle, which is the candle that broke, okay, and this former supply zone right here. It's just breaking down the chart. And then you got this nudge touch right here. So now you're still in this candle here. Stay in this candle. 2-day candle. 1 day. Okay, now you in between these two candles. You still in here, so now you need to find what's in there. And this is when you chop your chart up. Like hibachis. Oh, dang, I didn't even have to do much chopping. I thought I was going to have to go to like 80 time frames. As soon as I hit that 20 hour, it just showed up. What's that? The 18, 17. You coming back soon? Okay. I want to talk to you. You one of the first people I talked to you about something. But I'm going to remind you of something that you said a long time ago. But, you were on to something. Only trading when you see all red, all green. Like, and if you can do that, you can trade 2-3 times a year, bro. You should have never left, fam. Y'all starting to make this YouTube thing fun. Hit the like button. I guess you got to get it going. Either it wasn't, Euro yen up in here, short. This is where you might want to look at, Louis, if you want to short the Euro yen. More up in the 250-ish. Up in this wick over wick, maybe. After this zone is over, see, it's a 13-hour high too. After this zone is over, the next is that, if you want to give it a shot. See this high right here? At 141? With the smack adapt. Yeah. Back that way. At this point. Because last night's short is over. Eight mile. 7. Five. It's 5-hour wick over wick too. The highest time frame wins, so don't let these time frames trick you out of where your zone is at. See, still there. Let's see what's underneath it though. So let's do a 35. 40 piece. Somewhere in here. Somewhere in this area here. Around the 141, 250, 500 area. Somewhere in this little area right there. All right, anybody want to look at anything Pacific before I get out of here? Get down there, Ripple. Bitcoin. I think this was 20,000 even. I think Bitcoin coming down to 20 band, y'all. I got such a beautiful demand zone on Bitcoin. Bitcoins. This is where the pump fake finna happen. This is when Bitcoin finna go back up to 100 bands. Excuse me, folks. Bitcoin. If it gets in this little, and you can trade Bitcoin on the brokerage, people. You don't have to buy it, and I just want that thing to touch. I'll probably miss it looking at something else. I want Ripple to touch too. All the crippos is here. So for those that's looking to buy some crippos, they're coming into demand. Bitcoin. I just like Bitcoin and Ripple more than, I'm trying not to give myself too much cryptos, a little bit crippos. Oil is on a tangent. I guess, yes, the gas prices. So you would go long oil. Actually, I might start looking. This thing been going up for forever. US 30 is still Tizninkins. That would have been a good short this week, but it didn't even return. It just You had to get in this from last week. Just hold. Once that thing turned, these cryptos getting smacked. They is. But you got to look at the chart. So you don't play yourself. A lot of people didn't look at the chart. Doom, 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 doom. Hey, hey, hey. Y'all don't remember that. Doom, doom. Telling my age. And I'm gonna sing a song for you. Put me in all the game. We're gonna have a good time. Yeah, I need to seek help. Y'all know that. I need to see a doctor. I'm absolutely full. 2-day chart. Ooh, plucker. See something. Oh, look at that precious thing. Hey, precious. Still in the downtrend, though. The Aussie's still weak. But they got some homies here. Some homie cousins. I think this might be some type of Head and Shoulders too or something. Too much stuff to know. Anybody have any questions before we get out of here? I think I went through most of the charts. And once I think I get this YouTube page grooving, I'll probably do more Asia session lives. Oh, the U.S. Swiss turn right there. Look at that, right? That boy cold, ain't he? Nah, nah, nah. We gonna have a good time. Still think it's kind of janky, though. It's kind of janky. All right, y'all. If y'all need anything, let me know. Let the professor know. I'm so mad I missed these little couple joints last night, though. But I guess y'all helped me make up for it by being such a great class today. Beautiful trades. Just look at the chart, people. Let the chart, just the chart tell you what to do. It's a lot easier that way. A lot of us mess up because we want to hear what we want to hear in the chart, not what it's telling us. All right, y'all. I'm ready to get out of here. I gave y'all enough of my time. Joking. I'm ready to get out of here. I got some turkey bacon calling me. Oh, please stop it. I knew this was going. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, there it was. Dun, dun, dun. High lows. What's this right here? 250. Yeah, if you tried to catch that 67 even, oh, they tricked you if you tried to wait down. It's either this, which would have been the middle, and this would have been the bottom. So that would have been the conservative. This would have been the aggressive. What's this? Kind of the 251. Not bad. It broke this. So where in here do you go long, being that it broke this? This was the sell that took the sellers out. And this is the buy that said, I don't care what you're selling. I'm not buying it. Well, I'm buying it. I don't know how that would go. But yeah. gone. Finviz, Euro, number one. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all in a minute. Thank y'all for showing up, though. I appreciate if y'all need anything. Most of y'all know how to get at me. All right. Appreciate y'all showing up. I got some good videos. If y'all didn't see the last video I did on the 9th, it's a really good video, too, if you want to watch it. Dwayne Johnson. What's happening with the eyes? I love it. What's good, y'all? I appreciate it. Hit the like button before y'all get up out of here, though. Learn how to get in these trades like this, and you can stay in them like Louis trying to do right now. Louis about 10 videos ahead of y'all. That's all. He been here for a little while. And Raphael just got here, too. He's already doing pretty well, too. So I'll see y'all in a minute. Hit the like button before you leave. I appreciate it. All right. If y'all need anything, again, let me know. Okay. I'm working on the website, but if y'all want to, y'all can stop by there. Get you a pair of socks, a t-shirt or something. I'm trying to come out with some more clothes again, fresh out of rehab or therapy, not rehab, therapy. Let me get that right. So fresh out of therapy. So, stop by there. I'll see if I can get some more stuff up, some stickers, some keychains and stuff like that. Stop by Patreon if you need anything. Folks, I appreciate it coming by. This is Professor Pip tuning in. Or thank you for tuning in, and I'm tuning out. Watch some videos, folks. Practice. You're going to be doing this for the next 10, 15 years. When you retire from your job, this is what you're going to be doing. So this is just really practice. All right? Practice. Always be working at something anyway. You don't want to master anything because then it gives you nothing to do tomorrow. All right? Always be a student of life forever. Appreciate y'all coming out, and